When you think about iconic projects around the world, it's always about their location and the iconic views. And this is something that the Doulton delivers plenty of.
As a developer, you dream of a site like this, on a bridge, on a river, that has resonated around the world for the last 1,000 years. And that's something to celebrate.
To the north, we've got Lambeth Palace and St Thomas's Hospital. Across the river, we've got the World Heritage Site of the Palace of Westminster. Nine Elms and Battersea Power Station. You can look straight through to the city and Canary Wharf. They are protected views, and the residents are going to get the benefit of these in perpetuity.
When you acquire a site like the Doulton, the first thing you do is you try and build a connection to the site's history.
What we want to do from an inspirational point of view is start to delve down, not just into the building and why it's attractive commercially, but what's the story about it? Where has it come from? Where's it been?
The site itself has a fantastic history going back to the 1700s and 1800s, where Doulton used to have their China factory. And that heritage is something that we really want to build on going forward.
To name it the Doulton and reconnect the site to its original past is something that we're thrilled to be part of, and it's going to mean that we can celebrate its artisanal history well into the future. At Third Eye Group, we often say that it's the DNA of our projects consultants that dictate our success. We've got Banda, who has that exceptional attention to detail on interiors. You combine that with Aunt Yappy, one of Europe's most successful building partners known for luxury apartments. And you combine that with our own innovative brilliance in the way that we shape and make our projects.
Access to the River Thames, views of the city, reflections off the water, ever-changing light conditions. The location offered a really unique backdrop to start our design process.
Focusing on the interior, it's about creating a framing element for all of that fantastic London cityscape. So we have pared back a neutral material palette where we bring interest and intrigue through the layering of tones and textures.
Craftsmanship is embedded in the Banda design ethos and in the legacy of the Doulton pottery. For example, creating a bespoke design for each of the apartment kitchen islands. How we could make that in sort of a curved and textural manner, replicate some of the curves that were taken from the vases or the pottery itself.
We've also incorporated these elements of the Royal Doulton pottery into the interior styling, the material palette, going as far as into the textures and overlays of fabric.
We weren't trying to create an interior that tries to dazzle you, but one that's kind of laid back, confident and quietly luxurious.
The thing that makes this development absolutely unique is that every single apartment has full river frontage. As you go up the building, the views get wider to the point where you will get 360-degree views of London across the skyline. The other thing that's really important about this building is the fact that there are only 28 units in there. Having good, high-quality amenity space is really important.
Wellness sits at the heart of the Doulton. Located on the second floor, this is in close proximity to the private residences and allows wellness to become an intrinsic part of our residents' daily lives.
Yoga studio, as well as gym, plunge pool, infrared sauna.
When you combine that with our concierge service, we're going to offer one of the best experiences in health and wellness that London's seen in a residential project so far. The Doulton stands to be recognised as an environmentally sustainable development because of the ESG principles of using adaptive reuse.
It means refunctioning of an existing building. It's the reshaping of the internal layouts and also replacing the facade, and also making sure it's environmental friendly, using the old building but making sure it meets the highest standards.
From the very outset, Third Eye has been committed to delivering a great project.
I think the most rewarding aspect is knowing that you're delivering a scheme that has realised its full potential.
What we have with the Doulton is so hard to replicate. It's a once-in-a-generation opportunity and it's not to be missed.